Okay, all right. This is interesting. I had been getting a lot of the same cards for the other signs, and yours are completely different, which is really interesting. Okay, so the first card that you have, which is upside down, is the Auretia card. And normally this card, which is the Seven of Cups, would mean that you need to break bonds or break ties with someone. It's a very Pisces-like card where you have the two fish that are swimming in opposite directions of each other constantly, almost never meeting up. And a lot of times with the Auretia, it means that it's time to let go of that bond, or it could be an unhealthy bond. But because this was upside down for you, this tells me that there's a healthy bond that you need to hang on to, okay? It's something that you need to work through, and you may be going through a lot right now, and it may be sort of wearing on your emotions, wearing on your spirituality, and you just don't see a way forward. But it's this relationship, whatever it is, it could be a lover, or it could be a family, or it could be a friend. But whatever you're trying to do, it's there's some conflict probably in what you want to do is find your way through it. And it's going to take some reflection and some Pisces sort of um, information, and they Pisces can have this ability to reflect and then go within spiritually and find out what's the best thing spiritually for this relationship. So that's what you're going to be working on. And this card right here is the mutable water card, which is the Prince of Cups. Okay, so this tells me that you need to present yourself in this situation with your cup overflowing with emotions, be able to get your emotions out, talk through your emotions, and bring a new, fresh light to the way you feel and the way you speak to this other person, because it needs to flow out of you genuinely. And if it happens that way, this other person's going to really have love and understanding for you. And then this last card for the theme is going to be the Five of Swords, which is the Pegasus. So where you've been having this conflict, this is what's going to save you. Pegasus is going to come in. I said Perseus because Perseus and Pegasus go together, but Pegasus is like your life raft. It's like what's going to come in and save this relationship and get rid of this conflict that's going on with the Five of Swords. And really, this has, again, to do with emotions, but also when you bring swords into the equation, you're presenting your emotions, but you're presenting them in a very clear and clarified, in a very direct but also fair way, a just way, a balanced way. So the other person is going to see this genuine response, and the fairness and the vision and the intellect that you put behind what you're trying to say. So if that's what's coming your way in terms of this theme, is just this clarity and being able to present it with emotion and really save this relationship. Whatever it is that you're going through, could be with your mom, your boyfriend, your husband, your kid, something where there's some tension, okay? So there's going to have to be some change, and that's what it's saying here for us, okay? So I know Aquarius, sometimes you guys aren't really too known for showing your emotions, and that could be what part of this is about, okay? So where you have all these ideas and you know the way forward, you're not able to express it emotionally and clear to another person. So that could be one of the things that Uranus is trying to get you to work on. And it happens once a year, so even if you're not working on this, it's going to force you to see the light, okay? All right, so this next three cards is coming from the Rider-Waite deck. So it's going to get really nitty gritty and personal. So if you're ready to hear the truth, type down below, I'm ready to hear the truth, because that's what comes out of these cards, and it really clarifies this situation that you're going through here and lets me know a little bit more about it. Okay, so let's see what's going on. See if you get the same cards as other signs. This is interesting because I had been seeing a lot of Taurus. because, you know, Uranus is going into retrograde through Taurus, but I haven't seen any Taurus yet for you, but maybe here we'll see something. It doesn't really say on the cards, but okay, this is interesting. Huh. Okay, well, all right, so I'm going to pull these up for you together because they're both upside down for you, and one of them is the Three of Swords and the other is the Three of Cups, both being upside down. So here with this one, you've basically averted a broken heart. And that makes sense because we've just been talking about having this relationship and being able to use your emotions and being able to speak with clarity and fairness and all of that good stuff. Oh boy, it's thundering outside. My dog is hiding in the bathroom, poor thing. I'll get him in a minute. Or maybe he'll come back out because sometimes he comes back out and hides under the couch. All right, so you're averting a broken heart here, and also with this Three of Cups, it means that you're creating a new partnership. So maybe even a third person needs to come in, because when it's inverted, that means they're not there yet, but you need to create some sort of mediation between you and this person to avoid this broken heart. So maybe if you can't do it on your own, which, like I said, Uranus is going to make you go through something akin to this no matter whether you want to or not. And it is going to, because if you can't do it on your own, what I'm trying to say is you're going to have to pull other people in. And usually when you get this card, it's a cooperation card, meaning that you have some sort of mediation or some sort of meeting of minds or some sort of agreement between a group of people, sometimes three. So if this other person may come in and help you save this relationship. Okay, and then the next card that you got was the Page of Wands. So this is a new start. This is a new way forward. It's a new manifestation. So once you sort of shed this old skin of this way of, communicating, it's going to start over. Like, wouldn't it be nice, like, if you could actually start a relationship all the way over from the very beginning where you first felt, the gaga phase and the butterflies and the oxytocin and the serotonin and all of that good stuff. And you could start over. Well, I firmly believe, because, I have my relationship coach stuff where, I talk about Zodiac Love Code, and you can find that in the description box. But I always think that you can start over. You can reset. You can reboot. But it just takes a lot of love and understanding, which is really what has been coming out of these messages lately. So if you're ready for love and understanding, go ahead and type down below, I'm ready for love, I'm ready for understanding, I'm ready for a new start, I'm ready to have a really close relationship again with this person, okay? All right, so next, what we're going to do is talk about the energy and the blessings that Uranus is going to bring so that you can work this out and what the outcome is going to be of your hard work in terms of using your emotions and your clarity to really save this relationship. So let's find out what happens here. All right, so if you're ready to get some blessings from Uranus, please type down below, I'm ready for my blessings. Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay, so here we go. All right. Interesting. Okay, so the first card that you got upright was all tied up. Okay, so that makes sense because this first card you had was the Alrisha, which means that you're bonded to something that makes you feel tied down. It can sometimes mean an unhealthy relationship. And when you get this card here, it's just a summary of what it's trying to tell you is that you're feeling bonded. You're, not a close bond, but you're feeling maybe a negative bond. You're all tied up. You're struggling to move forward. And you really right now, even when you're hearing this message, I can feel that you almost don't believe that you can achieve this or you can find this happiness. But this next card, which is also upright, says patience. Okay? And patience is a virtue. and having patience with yourself, patience with this other person, the love and understanding, like I was talking about, and just waiting and listening to this. I think maybe even you should go back and listen to this message again and again until you have the patience that you're looking for, or even go down to, 12 minutes and 23 seconds here or whatever. And remember that I said 12. Remember that I said patience at 12. Is it 12 o'clock yet? Oh my God, it is. You know what's so weird is right now it's 12:37 on the timer on this video, and it's 12:37 a.m. It's so trippy. I totally believe in like the time and space continuum. All right. But anyways, patience. All right. That's what you need to have. Patience with yourself, patience with this person, love and understanding. And that is what is going to manifest for you this reboot on your relationship. Okay. And then this last card is the Magician and the Mirror. So you're going to look back. You're going to look back at yourself and where you came from and where you've been with this relationship. And you're going to look in the mirror and you're going to say, wow, I manifested a better life for myself, a better life for this person. And even if this person that you're trying to save this relationship with would, step into that mirror with you and, come behind you and just you guys be together and say, wow, we manifested this new start, this new beginning for ourselves. And you should be very proud of that. And if you don't do it, this is the problem. Uranus is going to just turn your world upside down some other way. And I really think that it's best to heed the message now and start working on that. And again, what am I talking about? Bringing love and emotion and understanding and clarity to a situation where your words are very thoughtful, your messages are very thoughtful, and you're finding ways through conversations and communication that's really going to save your relationship with whomever this may be. Okay, so thank you so much for coming, Aquarius. I think this is a good message. I think it's going to help you sidestep and really hang on to something good and restart it. And I'm repeating myself, but yeah, thank you so much for coming to my channel. And if you did like the message, please don't hesitate to hit the like button and also subscribe so I can see you back next time.